Hey there, my name is Brittany Bryden. Thank you so much for stopping by my YouTube channel. Today's class is going to be a twisting flow, so you can really do this class at any point during the day. It's awesome for the spine, the chest, the shoulders. You don't need any props, but it is always a great idea to have a couple yoga blocks nearby in case it makes some of the postures a little bit more accessible for you. Otherwise, you need your mat, and that's it. We're good to go. So we're going to start off on our hands and knees in table. So as you come into table, you're going to place your left hand on the ground in line with your sternum. And you're going to take your right hand behind the back of the head. So before you go further, make sure you draw your ribs in, core on, supporting the spine. Now you're going to open the chest towards the right, send your right elbow up. Keeping your left arm straight, now tap your right elbow to the left elbow. And then open up to the right, and then tap elbows. Two more, open up, and then close it off. Now this time you can open up, reach that right arm to the ceiling, so pull that top hand away from the bottom hand. And then come in to thread the needles. You're going to take that right arm underneath you, ground the right shoulder, and come onto the right ear. Yeah. Now you're going to come onto your left fingertips. So you're going to push the fingertips on the floor to help pull the left shoulder back like you're lifting the sternum to the ceiling. Just make sure you're not swaying your hips over to the right. Right arm's going to come back up towards the ceiling. And then set the right hand down on the floor. Other side, so right arm's going to stay straight, left hand behind the back of the head, core on. Open the chest to the left, send your elbow up, and then tap elbows. Open up to the left, and then close it off. Two more, open up, and then close. This time you're going to open up, reach that left arm to the ceiling. Thread it under, ground the left arm as well as that left ear. You're on the right fingertip, so push the fingertips on the floor, pull the right shoulder back. And left arm comes back up towards the ceiling. And set the hand down onto the ground. Ground the hands, tuck your toes under, lift your hips up and back for downward dog. So you're going to start by walking at the legs, bend one knee, straighten the other, and just shift side to side. Then come into a shorter and a wider down dog. So walk your feet in a bit and then step your feet at least mat distance apart. Keep sending the hips back. You can bend your knees as much as you need here. Your left hand is now going to reach for your right ankle or shin, whatever you can grab onto. Rotate the chest underneath the right arm and then feel like you're trying to press that left heel to the floor. Left hand comes down to the ground. Right hand to the left leg, rotate your chest underneath the left arm. Right hand comes down, bend your knees, walk forwards, ending up in a ragdoll at the top of the mat. So feet wide, knees bent, head hangs, close the eyes. You can reach for either elbow here as you sway. Arms release down, bend the knees, and then slowly roll yourself up to stand. And then as you come to the top, reach both arms up. Bend the knees, hinge from the hips, and fold forwards into your legs. Fingertips to shins, lift up halfway, lengthen. Set the hands down, bend your knees, and take a step back with the right leg. So if you'd like, you can pat up the knee by folding the right side of the mat over and set the right knee down to the ground. Bring your left hand to the left thigh, and your right arm's going to come forwards and up. So lifting out of the hips, draw those ribs in, send the tailbone down. Lift up, and then you're going to lean over to the left side. Take your right elbow to the outside of your left leg. Right hand's going to come into a fist. Left hand's going to push down onto the fist. So as you do that, pull that left shoulder back, lift the sternum up towards the ceiling. Bring your hands down to frame your left foot. Tuck your back toes under and pick up your back knee, coming into a runner's lunge. So I want you to feel like you're pulling your feet in towards one another. Hover your chest above the front thigh and sweep your arms back. Bend your back knee, so your back knee is going to hover. Sweep your arms forwards and up. And then runner's lunge, power in that back leg, lean forwards and sweep your arms back. Do that again. Bend the back knee, arms come forwards and up. And then runner's lunge. One more time. Sweep the arms up. Come into your runner's lunge. Then turn this into warrior two. So drop your back heel to the center of the mat and open the arms up, out to the side. Reverse your warrior, reach your left arm up and over. Now turn onto the ball of your right foot, come into easy twist. So right hand on the floor and the inside of the left foot, reach your left arm up. And then come back in that warrior two. So ground your back heel, lift yourself up, reverse your warrior, left arm up and over. And then as you move through warrior two, easy twist, right hand down, turn on the ball of that back foot, left arm up. Now really try to connect those postures. Back to warrior two, reverse it. And then we're gonna meet in that easy twist. Left hand comes down to the floor, push off your back foot and step to the top of the mat. Halfway lift to lengthen. Fold forward, step back with your left leg. Pat up that knee if you'd like it. Set the knee down to the ground. Right hand to the right thigh and your left arm's coming forwards and up. So you're lifting out of the hips and then lean over to the right, looking underneath that left arm. Bring your left elbow to the outside of the right leg, left hand into a fist. Right hand's gonna press down onto that fist as you pull the right shoulder back, lift the chest. Hands come down to the floor, tuck your left toes under, pick up your back knee. Drop your back heel to the center of the mat and you're coming up into that warrior two. So as you bend in the front leg, make sure the knee's not collapsing in. Actively press that knee open. And then reverse it. So leg stays strong, reach that right arm back. And then come into warrior two. Easy twist, turn onto the ball of that left foot, left hand down, reach your right arm up to the ceiling. And then windmill your arms up, come into warrior two. Reverse it, right arm back. And then warrior two into your easy twist, left hand down, right arm up. One more round, come up, warrior two. Reverse it. And then easy twist, left hand down, right arm up. Right hand comes to the floor, push off your back foot, step to the top of the mat. Take a halfway lift, fold forwards, come to stand, both arms reach up, hands together, heart prayer. Separating your feet about hip distance apart, maybe even wider. Bend your knees, ground through the heels, come into chair. So lower down, bring your hands together in prayer. Make sure you're not driving your weight forwards, really rooting through the heels, ribs in. Now you're gonna take your right elbow to the inside of your right thigh. So your elbow's gonna press in the thigh, pull the left shoulder back and lift the chest up. So make sure one knee's not slipping in front of the other. Stay rooted through those heels. Feel like the crown of the head is reaching forwards. And then fold forwards into your legs. Bend the knees, lower the hips down, come into that chair, hands together in prayer. Left elbow to the inside of the left thigh, so press the thigh into the arm. Draw the right shoulder back, rotate the chest to the right. Try to keep your hips low. And then fold forwards into the legs. Halfway lift, lengthen. Set the hands down, step back, downward dog. Lower down onto your knees. Swing your legs to either side and come down onto your bums. Scoot yourself forwards a bit. Bend your knees, set your feet down on the mat about hip distance apart. Arms are gonna reach forward, so think of a C shape through the spine. So you're gonna slowly roll yourself down for 10, 9, control, 8, 7, 6, 5. Go even slower, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now take your arms out into either a T shape or cactus arm. So cactus, elbows bent, back of the hands on the floor. Either way, elbows are in line with your shoulders. Take your feet off the ground and bring your legs together. So shins parallel towards the ceiling, knees over top of the hips. From here, you're gonna let your legs fall to the left. So you're gonna hover your left thigh, press the right shoulder blade into the floor, and then bring your legs back up. And then take your knees over to the right. So you're gonna hover the right thigh, press the left shoulder blade into the ground, and then legs come back up. Whew. Knees to the left, press the right shoulder blade, And then knees come up. And then knees to the right. Press the left shoulder blade down. And then pull the legs back up. One more round. Knees to the left. And then legs come up. Knees to the right. And then legs come up. Now this time your knees are going to go to the left and you'll turn this into recline twist. So legs come all the way down. You can leave the arms as they are or you can adjust them so it's more comfortable for you. Shut down the eyes and breathe into that twist. And then knees come to center and then over to the other side. So take your knees over to the right. Reaching your left arm out. Knees come back to center. Wrap the arms around the shins. Lift your chest towards your thighs. Give yourself a big squeeze. And then take the legs long out on the floor. You can set the hands on the body or you can relax your arms down to the ground. Shut down the eyes. And before you leave your mat, try to take a couple minutes here in stillness. Checking in with your breath. It was an honor to guide you through your practice today, and I hope to see you again soon. Always be humble, be kind. Thank you, and namaste.